If you clicked on this video, you're probably trying to complete your first extreme demon, or at least one of your first extreme demons. Today I'll give you an in-depth guide on what to do with each part of the level, Aku. I'm going to start from the end of the level and progressively go backwards until we reach the start of the level, because you should do this in practice. Anyways, let's get to the tutorial. If you're going to start practicing the level after you watch this video, you should do a practice run and maybe a no-clip run, so you can get the whole level in your head. Afterwards, you want to do a practice run of 84 to 100. This is crucial because the ending is sort of tricky. It's a little difficult to learn, and when you do learn it, it can become inconsistent. It's one of the harder parts of the level too, so you can either fluke it or get a horrible death of 85, 95, or even 98. I'll show you the gameplay with clicks now so you're able to learn or practice using the same click pattern. Next up, you have 71 to 84. During this part, you have to go through a lot of portals and hit a lot of orbs. In my opinion, this is a high CPS section in the level. At 76%, I do spam during this section, which we'll be able to hear a little later into the video. After the spam section, you have to go through a quick spider and ball section. But specifically during this ball timing, I click right under the spike. Anyways, it's time for the gameplay. This part is widely considered the hardest part of the level, 63 to 71. The part containing the infamous wave. However, the part before this wave is really easy. This part gets really consistent really fast. All it requires is some late and some early timings. For the wave, it just takes a lot of practice, whether that's done through repetition or just doing other wave levels. When I was beating this, I heavily debated beating 9 circles just to get better at this wave. I would recommend repeating this section over and over again though. Next up is 52 to 63. In my opinion, this is one of the funner and easier parts of the level. This section is entirely muscle memory and it's a lot easier than it looks. When you dissect it into multiple parts and add it up, you'll get consistent at it really quickly. The main gimmick of this section is late timings though, so you keep that in mind while you practice. You can use the video that's about to play to learn the click pattern. Next up is the iconic duel 45 to 52. The first 4 clicks are super simple. Just head into practice mode and practice those timings if you struggle on them. Then you have, in my opinion, the hardest spider of the level. It's a very tricky timing to get used to. The clicks are fast, but you also need to be slow near the end of it or else you will die. I had a lot of trouble when learning the wave at 51 because it was annoyingly hard to get the click pattern. I powered through it though by playing it over and over again until I got consistent at it. The next part is 35 to 45. This part feels decently satisfying after you figure it out. At some parts, this section has decently high CPS though. The problem with this part is it can be really inconsistent with the 42 to 44 shit. Other than that, the first few timings are really quick, but on the second half of this part, the timings are normally all pretty late. The second half is around these green orbs, by the way. Now we have the drop. This part was most annoying for me to learn. This is because of how tight it is at the start. You want to practice just getting into the tight gap and hitting the blue orb. Afterwards, you want to just practice each individual part in practice mode. This part definitely has the most unique gameplay, which is pretty hard to explain. It's definitely one of the harder parts of the level, but once you get it down, it'll get pretty consistent. In conclusion, this level is heavily memory based, with nearly every part requiring muscle memory. It's a really fun and satisfying demon once you complete it. In my opinion, this is a good first extreme demon. Anyways, that's all for this tutorial. Let me know in the comments if I should do more videos like this. And once again, please like and subscribe if you actually enjoyed this content. This took over 10 hours to make, so I really would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe.